meaning of a national shutdown is exceptionally clear. President Eddie Abed sought to make the chamber's position clear following harsh criticism from Barbadians after several businesses decided to open despite the threat posed by what later developed into Tropical Storm Matthew. He says regardless of the size of the business, owners must adhere to the national shutdown.
To me, that cannot be diluted. If one is an essential service, then I think that excludes you. But if one is not an essential service, the meaning of a national shutdown is exceptionally clear. We are still unsure as to which businesses opened. We are doing our due diligence, and I wouldn't want to comment specifically on any business because as I speak to you now, I'm still unsure as to which businesses opened. And of course, there must be a second side to this story, and I wouldn't want to prejudge anybody without hearing their side of it. But I will tell you that as a matter of principle, the Chamber is very clear as to what a national shutdown means and how its members should behave once that shutdown has been mandated.
As it relates to the impact the shutdown had on businesses, Mr. Abed says revenue was significantly affected.
Not only for the actual calendar day, but one has to ramp down your operations the preceding day, and then the day that follows, you have to ramp it back up. So the lost productivity really equates a day and a half. This is part of what we understand is the culture of being in the Caribbean, and one has to expect that during the rainy season, the possibility of a severe storm is always there, and we try to make sure that we do the necessary preventative procedures so that when in fact we are called upon to do a lockdown or to do the necessary for passage of a storm, that we're ready and willing to do as we should do.
Well, telecommunications company Digitel says it was not impacted by the passage of Tropical Storm Matthew yesterday. The company's networks are continuing to perform well despite many hours of torrential rain and wind gusts. Chief Executive Officer of Digitel Barbados, Connor Looney, says great care was taken to ensure that the company's mobile, fiber to the home and fiber to the business networks were optimized to withstand adverse weather conditions. This ensured that customers did not experience any impact to their phone, internet or TV services. In addition, Digitel's team of engineers and technical staff was positioned across the island as the storm passed. Mr. Looney also pointed out that Digitel's operations center monitored all services to facilitate the fastest possible response time if so required. And now here's a look at how some of the major stocks traded today in our region. In Jamaica, JMMB Group Limited was the volume leader with 1,239,331 units. In Trinidad and Tobago, National Enterprises Limited was the volume leader with 35,000 shares changing hands for a value of $355,250. And here in Barbados, Bikes Holdings Limited was the volume leader, trading 66,370 shares at $7.10 each.